Hi guys, Furbricks here, come to you with another Phantom Menace mock, based off of Maul once again. This is of course the Scimitar, or the Sith Infiltrator, most notably seen throughout the Phantom Menace, as well as a few Son of Dathomir comics. This mock is entirely built by myself. It took around about 4 hours to completely complete, because get all the pieces and then officially build it. As well as a few tests, things, and as well as that. But as you can see, I tried getting every single piece of detail that I could. For the actual cockpit, there's not as much like circular pieces as I would want, but of course I just decided to use these slope pieces here because I don't have very many curved pieces in order to make that cockpit nice and sleek. But anyway, so starting here at the front, we of course have the front of the Scimitar here, which is nice and tiled off using all these tiles. I'll try getting some of the colouring correct with some dark grey here and here, just on a couple of tiles. Now the thing about this whole entire front, similar to the 2011 model, the whole entire front can lift off, lift up, and as you can see it's quite tall when you do that. But as you can see, there's a couple of detail for the cloaking device there, as well as a space to fit Darth Maul's speeder, some of which is actually size accurate. Now it just fits in there, it's not stuck in there or anything, it's just like sat in there and it kind of holds in well. To stop it from rattling about, I have this piece here which kind of, stops it from rattling about. Kind of side view of it, a little bit of an unfortunate part here is that, as you can see, there's a couple of gaps there, but it was necessary in order to get that feature, to get integrated in it. Now, of course, the tiling here, a couple of tiles aren't here to make it nice and smooth. The cockpit can actually open. As you can see, there's a couple of dish pieces at the top there. The cockpit can open. As you can see, there's a couple of engine details represented by a couple of drill pieces there. The cockpit opens like that, and then of course you can obviously take this whole entire front off. And as you can see, there is Darth Maul in his seat there. There's a couple of control panels there, as well as a couple of grill details on the side there. And that's just the main control compartment for Darth Maul to sit in. And of course, if you want to put it back on, if my camera will focus, there we go. You just lift this back up, it's just on a couple of ratcheted joints, push that up, stud that back on, if it will kind of stud, there we go, and there's your cockpit. Of course, if you want to get it into flight mode, you just kind of move these, and that into whatever position you'd like, of course, and it gives it that nice beautiful Scimitar look that you see for the Scimitar flying to Tatooine. Of course, the actual wings have a couple of tiles there to also make it nice and smooth, a couple of wedge plates there to create that nice sleekless look towards the back. And yeah, that's just basically the overview of the actual mock. As you can see, there's a couple of landing gear to keep it off the ground. And of course, if you wanted to put it back into landing mode, you can of course fold it up like that, and there you go, it's back into landing mode. And I'll be back in a minute with a better camera focused. Oh yeah guys, that's going to be it for this video. Of course, the overview of this mock. I'm really happy with the way it turned out. Of course, it looks beautiful, nice and sleek design. The only thing I'd probably say is add a little bit more curved pieces around here. But before we end this video, the instructions for this will hopefully be made available within the next couple of days. I'm actually working on it just now. Yeah guys, that's going to be it for me. Of course, if you do like the content you see here, please comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.